Hello everyone, this is me Swathi. So these are your assignment questions for the day 5 training. Let's move on to the questions. First question is, what is the difference between Angular and AngularJS? So Angular is written in Microsoft's TypeScript language and AngularJS is written in JavaScript language. Angular it's supported by the mobile browser, and AngularJS is not supported by mobile browsers. In Angular, properties enclosed in common and square bracket are used to bind data between view and model. And in AngularJS, ng minus bind syntax is used to bind data from view to model. And in Angular, it uses at route config, which is enclosed in flat bracket within common bracket for routing configuration. And in AngularJS, it uses dollar route provider dot when in a common bracket for routing configuration. And let's move on to the next question. What is the difference between Angular and React.js? So Angular, as I said, it is written in Microsoft's typescripting language, and in React.js, it is written in JavaScript language. In Angular, it is compatible with any platform. In React.js, it is not compatible. And in the Angular's latest version of Angular is 7.2.0, and in React.js, the version of React.js is 16.7.0. And in Angular, it supports bidirectional, that is two-way data binding. And in React.js, it supports unidirectional data binding, that is one way. Let's move on to the third question. List out at least 5 mobile app framework. One is Flutter. It is Google's open source framework for developing native Android and like iOS apps. So the next is uh, Xamarin. That is it is a Microsoft own open source framework. So it is used for developing native and high performance Android and iOS like Mac OS. That's it for app leverage. And the third thing is native script. This is also open source framework. Is preferred in order to reduce the time and code of the app loads. So the next is Apache Cordova. It is formerly known as Phone Corp. That is Apache Cordova. It is a leading mobile app. Like it is a development framework that is developer friendly. And the final one is Framework 7. So it is also open source framework that is very easy to learn and use. So let's move on to the fourth question, that is how do we decide what backend technology we should use in our project. So backend is like a backbone for websites or web application. So in this we have three factors, that is problem domain, next is characteristics of language, and next is technical expertise. So in a problem domain, each technology has its own business. Like we use, for example, .NET is preferred choice for versatile and is a preferred choice for versatile and commercial like web application building. So if we are looking for big data analysis, such as forecasting weather patterns. So then Python might be the best option. This evaluation will need to take into account the problem you need to address, as well as your business case and the type of customers. Next is the characteristics of languages. So there are different languages available to the programmers. Like each language has different characters, communities, and support and ecosystem, like which influence the decision making process. And the final thing is the technical expertise. It is choosing the right backend technology requires sound knowledge of framework, languages, servers. So the choice of technology will depend on technical capability of the team, and a clear vision of how to utilize the technology for achieving business goals is also essential. So let's move on to the final question, that is, how do we decide what kind of database we should use in our project? Here it depends on what kind of data we want to store, like how much we need the database to scale, and how we are going to access it. So it also depends on what kind of output, uh, and uh, and if you are looking for if you want to generate timely report from your data, and generate a time series database is the best option. For example, if you want to perform searches, then go for a text based search, like elastic search. If you want to store records like information for an e-commerce system, or a student information for a school database system, then we should go for a relational or NoSQL database as per the structure of the data. So that's all for today. Thank you.